What's going on YouTube and my subscribers? Swaggerly here, back with another commentary. And today, guys, I'm bringing you a 3v3 on the map Slums, playing with Pastor and Armor. And pretty good gameplay against a team called Brotherhood. Pretty good team. Previously, they were like really like top page, and they had trophies and stuff. Currently, I think they were like 6-0 or 7-0 or 5-0. They were undefeated. And they were a really good team. We'd heard them before, so this was a really good win for us. This was last map. It got really down to the wire, and it really was like biting our teeth. We really had to play super passive this last round that you'll see, and we really just had to pick them off. We weren't playing that way the whole time. You know, we were kind of pushing up and stuff. But that last round, we really just stayed. You know, Pastor stayed behind the bomb. I stayed behind blue, and Armor stayed back tires. So we played super passive. But you know, it worked. We had been rushing around pretty much the whole map. You know, at least one person was rushing around, causing some mayhem. And with us all sitting back, they were all sitting back, so they wasted their time, and we got the picks. They didn't get map control. We kind of had passive, super passive map control, so that worked in our advantage, thank God. And this was third map, like I said previously, so I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. I'm not going to be commentating this whole thing because it's a little over, it's like 11 minutes and 40 seconds. That's a lot. You know, I'm kind of going to do a rant, so you never know, it could last longer. I could just have a black screen at the end and me talking and you listening, you know. But I really doubt I'm going to go the whole 12 minutes, being that it's 4:10 in the morning. First off, today is Monday. I hope you guys ever had a great Mother's Day. I had a pretty good Mother's Day. I got to spend it with my mom and also my girlfriend's mom. And it was really cool. I'll just let you guys know. My girlfriend's Mexican, and her mom doesn't speak any English, which is cool and not cool at the same time because, you know, I can't always communicate. She knows a little bit of English, but she's really shy and she doesn't want to doesn't want to speak it because she doesn't like her accent, so she doesn't really speak it. But she knows a little bit. But you know, I got her some roses and stuff, and I said Happy Mother's Day in Spanish, and it really like brightened up her day. So it was really cool. But I had a pretty good Mother's Day. Got my mom some good gifts, and you know, wrote her and stuff and whatever. You know how sons do to their mothers. Hopefully, you guys had a great Mother's Day. Got to spend it with your maybe your wives or girlfriends that you're the baby daddy, or with your mother or grandmother, whatever it is. Pretty good day. You know, everybody always says that you shouldn't just have one day to honor your mother, and that's the truth, because, you know, they brought you into this world, they provided for you for, hopefully they provided for you for, you know, 18 years plus and or minus, you know, whatever your situation is. But, you know, hope everybody had a good Mother's Day, and enough of that. On to the rants. Alright, so league play is absolutely ridiculous, and I know I'm not the first person to say that because Armor says it all the time to me. League play just absolutely gets on my nerves. Like, it's crazy how much it gets on my nerves. I love the concept of league play. It's great. It brings competitive to the Call of Duty players that don't otherwise know anything about competitive. You know, the Call of Duty World Championships had a lot of people playing it. Lots of people were playing League. I mean, up to 10,000, 11,000 at a time. I know it doesn't sound like much, but it is a pretty good amount. And, you know, it's just all the pub players that, you know, were pretty good. They become, you know, competitive. They go on GB, more competition, blah, 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 more money for tournaments, if they have more people. You know, everything goes good if that happens. League play is a great concept, and I hope it's in Call of Duty Black Ops. I mean, Call of Duty Ghosts, whatever. Ghosts. I don't know what it's called. I didn't even pre-order it yet. But, you know, nonetheless, it has a lot of flaws. And the fact that if you go play Solo League, it's absolutely ridiculous, because almost every time somebody quits. Somebody quits either when you can't dashboard and it not hurt you, or, you know, 5 seconds into the game, or a minute. Like, if you start losing by 20, people just quit. Like, they're like, oh, I ain't playing this no more. It's so crazy. I just hate it so much. It really pisses me off. If anybody, you know, you play competitive, you know, it's almost impossible to win man down in any game type other than Search. Search is pretty much the only game type where you can be man down and you can win still, and you actually have a chance to win. Against really good teams, you don't, but against most teams that you face in League, you have a pretty good chance of winning. Now, if you play CTF or Hardpoint, you're not gonna win, bro. I'm like, unless the other team is like some straight, like, horrible bronze. I mean, straight out of the dump, like just got their Xbox Today players, you'll win CTF or Hardpoint. But you know, man down, it just doesn't work. And you know, I always play with it. It's either me by myself, me and Armor, or me and Implicating. And recently I've been playing me, Armor, and Tanner. So, but it's usually just me or two people. It's me or me and somebody else. That's all it is. And so usually, if somebody quits, the other person quits too, because they're like, "Oh, f this, I'm done. Peace out." So then it's a 2v4, and it's even more frustrating. And you know, we don't want to leave because we don't want to be on probation, because we actually enjoy playing League Play when it works. You know, everybody, it's just crazy. I mean, I know you guys have faced it like this before, because I face it almost every time I play. It'll be 2v4 all the time, and it'll waste 10 minutes, and then we'll lose like 200, like we'll lose like 150 points. And that makes no sense to me. You know, they Armor was telling me that, you know, they should have something where like players can join back in, but if they lose, players that join in, if they lose the match or whatever, they don't lose any XP, but if they win, they get some, which that makes some sense, because if you get put in the middle of a game where you're losing, that really sucks. So, but you know, people quit out at the very beginning, like you haven't picked your class yet, and you're already man down. So that idea could work to a certain extent. I wouldn't want somebody to join the game 8 minutes into it when they're down 200 to 1, you know. But anyways, you know, it's just crazy how that can happen. Like, you'll face a team and get plus 100 or whatever, and then you'll face a bunch of master rank 1s and you'll go plus 10, but then you'll play, you know, some amazing team and lose because you're 2-man down, and you'll lose 150, and like everything you worked for is gone. Like, peace out, because you're 2 men down. And you know, you're never going to be able to play with a full team and get your solo league up, because if you're playing team, you're not playing solo league. So I mean, there's always going to be, it's almost every time I play with 3 people in my party, somebody quits out. The last guy quits out. That's a random guy that you know, we find in matchmaking. He quits out too. Like, it just doesn't fail. It's crazy. It really just irritates me. I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of trying to make light of it, but like, it just happened to us twice in a row. Like, we were playing some late night League Play, and all they do is quit out. Like, it's not even worth it. It's a waste of 10 minutes, and then the rank goes down. It's just, it just makes me so mad. You know, so I don't even understand. But whatever. I'm sure you guys have your own frustrations with League Play, and I'm sure you guys can add 4,000 different elements to it. And another one that I want to add to it is they need to keep up with the rules that are current within MLG and stuff. That's what they're trying. That's what the backbone of it is, MLG. And they need to keep up with the stuff. If MLG variant, the legit MLG variant, bans something, it needs to be updated in League Play. I know it's not hard to update League Play. Like, there's updates all the time where they ban certain things. They did it last season, the season before that. And they need to do it. Like, seriously, the Cap 40 is still being used as if it's a primary weapon. And Akimbos, I don't even know if they're banned in MLG variant, to be honest. I think they are Akimbos. I think they're banned, but if they're not banned, it doesn't matter. They need to be banned. Like, I don't know how many times that I've been... Oh my god. I don't know how many times I've died by dual P23s. Like, after they banned the Cap 40s and the Cap by itself, then all of a sudden Akimbo B23s was the next big thing, and all you gotta do is wait in a corner and wait for somebody to run by you, and you're dead. Peace out. Like, it's just... They need to keep up to date with stuff, because if they don't, then players are going to be playing with one thing and get good with one thing, especially the players that aren't aware of like game battles and other sites, you know, that have ladders and whatnot. But they're going to be playing one mode and then go and try to play that very same mode on these like game battles and stuff, and it's not going to be there because that's not in the rules. You know, it's going to be bad. It's just, I don't know. They just need to keep up to date, make everything one streamlined thing, and that would solve everything. Keep it all simple, all the same rules, whatever, you know. That's a whole other commentary though, but that's my take on it, to be honest. That's my take on it, and I mean, you can agree with me or you cannot, but I'm sure most of you agree with me. League Play needs to be fixed. But the concept is really awesome, so I know I've said that before already, but the concept is really cool, and it's really enjoyable when it works. So yeah, that's pros and cons. Pros and cons. But guys, it's a little over a minute left on this commentary, and I really don't feel like finishing it because I really want to go to bed. I got some episodes of Man vs. Wild I want to watch. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, hope you guys had a great Mother's Day. And, yeah, like the video, please. Subscribe if you have not already. And, guys, Swaggerly is out.
Time's almost up. Big win, job done.